Hello and welcome. Today I want to review another AV Famiclone. This is the Gametech Neo Fami. Now, this console is probably available under many names. You can actually still find it on AliExpress. However, the only version I found was gray, and it took 72-pin NES cartridges. This is a 60-pin version, so this is a Japanese model. So this is designed to take Famicom cartridges, which are 60-pin, so NES games will only work with an adapter. I bought the system used together with the FC Home 88 that I showcased earlier in a previous video, and I can immediately tell that this is a higher quality Famiclone than that one. It doesn't have the 88 crappy built-in games, but it is definitely a higher build quality. The plastic quality and the printing is really nice on it. Got a satisfying power button and a clicky reset button. We got the two 9-pin connectors for Famiclone controllers. As you can see, this is a Japanese market system. So this one was made in 2005, which is quite late for Famiclones. However, it's actually not that late in terms of the package that I got, because I have several systems that are actually were made beyond 2010. And here we have the back of the system. We have, this time it's a 9-volt input, so 9-volt DC center negative. And then we got the mono audio and composite video. One odd thing I found about the AV output is that the connectors are very tight, so they were definitely designed for super cheap cables like these ones. I'm not sure if this came with the system or not, but anyways, yeah. These are very flimsy, crappy cables, but they do the job. It's just that if you try to plug in a more quality cable that's slightly thicker, then you're gonna have a hard time. You have to actually just like twist it in very gently so that it, kind of carves its way in. It's, yeah. The RCA outputs are not as good as on the FC Home 88, but, overall the system is still better quality. So everything I said about the FC Home 88 in the previous video is going to be true for this one as well. It's a Famiclone, it's going to have reverse duty cycle, so the music is not going to sound exactly the same, but I think it's fine. One cool addition that this machine can do that the FC Home 88 and my other HDMI Famiclone cannot do is that this one can actually play games off an Everdrive. This is the Chinese clone Everdrive, and unfortunately I was only able to get it to work in this system. It wouldn't work on any of my other Famiclones. So this is actually the only cartridge I'm going to be using today, and then we're going to take a look at it, see how it plays and all that. I'll be using a 9-volt DC power supply from Siemens, which is center negative. So I'm going to hook that up. And let's go. The reason I didn't talk about the controller is because all of my systems came with sort of the same controller, and I don't know which one is for which, but I think some of them might be for this system, some of them for the FC Home 88. It's hard to tell. This seems to come with all kinds of different controllers, but if it's pretty much the same, it actually works pretty well. I am trying to minimize the moire pattern, but I don't have manual focus control to like super fine-tunable manual focus control, just very basic one. So I hope it works well enough. We'll see. The last video was pretty terrible in terms of moire pattern. This thing is proving to be a lot more difficult to film than I would hope. I don't think I can fully get rid of the moire pattern. I'm trying the age-old trick of focusing onto the screen from a different distance, locking it in, and then kind of trying to move it out of focus slightly so that the moire patterns disappear, but it still, looks good. difficult. Why is this... Oh my god. Dude! This is ridiculous. Yeah. It's not easy to film this screen, that's for sure. Mainly the problem is that it's... yeah. The NES is 6008 Hertz, I believe, or something like that. Getting a setup that can record CRT is insanely expensive, so that's something I'm actually gonna do. Unless, you know, that's something I'll end up doing full-time or something like that. It's not worth it. For me. But yeah. Kudos to all the CRT recorders and streamers and stuff. I don't know if I have it in me. Alright, let's do Bombman, I guess. But yeah, sounds good, looks good. Actually, the video quality is, I think, slightly better than on the FC Home 88. Slightly clearer, but yeah. This is my favorite Famiclone that I have. There's a slight burn-in on the left side of the TV from all this bright, colorful image, but whatever. It's an old TV. It's a miracle it still works. Oh no. That could have ended really badly. Oh my god. Dude, okay. Time to switch games. Don't touch that mushroom. Oh no. It seems to me like recording with the lights off works a lot better. My camera doesn't seem to lose sync. Which could have just been happening because of the fluorescent lights I have in here. So, anyways, I guess I figured that out at least. So let's try out. Last time I played Castlevania 2 on the FC Home 88. Let's check out Castlevania 3 because now I can play that. There are a lot of Famiclones that are unable to play Castlevania 3. Thankfully, this is actually one of them that is able to play it just fine. It doesn't seem to glitch at all. Fuck. Now another game that has problems on a Famiclone is Battletoads, but the thing about Battletoads is you can actually get a bug fix version which will work on Famiclones. Normally the game would freeze on level 2, but I believe this version seems to be just fixing that issue, so there you go, now you can play Battletoads. I'm assuming this would normally be a crash, but this version sort of just bypasses it. And you can see some corruption in the top, but it's still working, like it hasn't crashed yet. The original game would have crashed by now, for sure. I think we can continue playing eventually. I've been able to beat this level before on this system with this cartridge. Okay, let's go. Oh no. Okay, I think we might be stuck. Alright, so it doesn't always work perfectly, but I've been able to beat this level no problem, so yeah. Awesome. And of course, who could forget such classics as Somari? Jokes aside, there's actually a fairly competent Sonic the Hedgehog game on the NES. And for completeness sake, here's Akumajo Densetsu, which is the Japanese version of Castlevania III, which uses an extra audio chip. You tell me, but I think it's probably missing a couple instruments there. So I don't think it supports the extra chip. Honestly, it doesn't sound too bad though. So what do I think of this Famiclone? Overall, this is a really neat little machine. I think it's very competent. It's awesome that it can play the Everdrive. That is super big because, I mean, none of the other Famiclones that I've tried so far can actually play the Everdrive. Now, there's one caveat, is that I don't know if it's because of this Everdrive or because of the software on the Everdrive, I wasn't able to save state and use cheats. These two functions don't seem to work for me. I don't know if it's a thing with just the machine, or the Everdrive. I just thought I would, you know, let you know, just in case. I don't know, because I don't have any other system that can play the Everdrive. Other than that, super awesome console, and you can still find similar looking clones on AliExpress, and from what I can tell, they will also play the Everdrive just fine. So yeah, go for it. It's like, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks or something on AliExpress. Pretty good deal. I'm not sure if the newer ones have the exact same build quality, but you know, this is really the best and my favorite Everdrive, Famiclone, sorry, that I have. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.